Yo, what's up, guys? We're gonna do a quick video. I mean, I say quick video, it's only gonna be 20-30 minutes, so not too quick but not too long. But I'm just gonna go over the strategy more in depth on what my current strategy is. It's been the same for the past like damn near a year now, but there are some changes I make depending on if the market's more volatile or not. Right now the market is super volatile, but I'm actually holding my trades for less RR than normal. Like whenever the market isn't as good, I'll hold it for around a 6 to 7, 8 RR. But right now I'm holding my trades to 1 to 2s just because of how volatile the market is. My stop losses have to be bigger, so then lot sizes have to be bigger. So instead of me risking at times $200 per trade, I have to risk $400 now. So I'm just until I get my confidence up with having to risk so much. Like it's only $400, but then it's 400 times 5 accounts. So then we're really risking around 5, 10, 15, 20, like around like $2,000 per trade. Whenever I'm normally used to risking around damn near just 1,000 or a little under. So until I get my confidence more up with just trading so many accounts and then risking so much, I'm holding trades not as long as normal, but my win rate is a lot higher. And I just want to go over my strategy right now. And then if y'all have any questions about it, then y'all can just tap in, let me know. We'll do German 40 since I always fucking trade gold. I mean, German 40 is one of my other, what's it called, pairs that I trade. So let's just see. Alright, it is pre-London, pre-London right now, late Asian. We can see that price, I mean, actually it's already in a range. We can see that highs that were swept down to new lows. And then these previous lows were these lows over here too. That price swung up from. And then we had consolidation on this zone, so we know this zone down here is valid. We have a high that also swung down. So after a big swing down, we were saying, okay, why is this swinging down? Boom, we had a rejection of the upside. If we go down to the 30-minute, we had no indication. And if we go on the 15-minute, we do have a breakout. So really, you don't enter in yet just because I had another breakout. Wait for a pullback, and then we can see what we want to get into. Boom, now we have that pullback. And it's closer to London now. We can wait for one more higher low to print. Okay. Y'all hear the song? Alright. We're not gonna risk $60 though. Alright, I'm going to target for 1 to 1.7 just because that's what my TPs have been recently, just because of my funded accounts. But if y'all want a bigger RR, then I'm sorry. This is what we're doing for now until market gets back to what it normally is like. Even though the market's super good right now, it's just too volatile for me to be comfortable. So then boom, TP would have smacked, and it just hit London too. I mean, really, if you get a dip back down to this area, if you didn't catch that first trade, then you could catch this trade too, as long as it pulls back down. Like, I don't want to get in off of that unless we get another, okay, I'm about to say another higher low to print, but boom, now we dip more down in this zone. So now, as long as this prints up, then we're chilling. Yeah, we can get it now. Alright. 6.9, oh my gosh. Alright. And then boom. 1 to 1.7. Boom. Just because we waited for, I mean, this was New York session, but we waited for London session. London session pulled down after we smacked first TP. After it pulled back down, we got rejections off this zone, not one time, but 2 times. pulled up, made a higher low as soon as that printed started pushing up. Then we got in with stop loss not below this low just because it could tap back down into that area, but below the second low. And then boom, target of 1 to 1.7, TP smacked. If you do 1 to 2s, that TP would have smacked. But watch, I bet you 1 to 3s, the bitch would have smacked. Boom, 1 to 3, smacked. Okay, so even if you want a bigger RR, just target the high that pushed out. So then, if we would have, since we got into this trade, first TP is right here always. Okay, so then boom, as soon as they would smack that first TP, now be weary. If it does smack your stop loss, you can't be mad because it did already give you your first TP smacked. We got lucky on this one, so then 1 to 1.7 got smacked within, one candle basically, but I just have to be weary. Alright, so then now we're waiting for the next day. Normally we only take 1 trade a day, but I was showing y'all like we could get 2 trades a day as long as we get to pull back into our zone. But like you can trade more than once a day. I just like to trade once a day just because of my funded accounts. I don't need to trade multiple times a day. But if you're on a live account, then you're chilling. Alright, so we can wait for London session. We did have a pull back down over here, so let's just say for fun we're gonna mark out this high. We'll delete all these so that way y'all don't get what's called confused. But we're on the 1 hour. We saw like price is building up. Okay, because price is building up, we know that we're buying. When price was building up, we got a big swing down. Okay, this is the start of previous London session. As soon as price swung down, we're rejecting near these lows, which we're on these lows over here, but this is a whole zone over here. Like the whole low is this area right here. Okay, so we rejected off the low. As soon as we rejected off the low, we got to push above this zone. So then if we do get a pullback into this area, we're still good for buys until all the way down here. Okay, so again, I'm going to repeat that just because like I don't want y'all to be confused. We saw price was building up. Okay, because price is making higher highs and higher lows, which is boom. You see that this low is all the way down here, but then this high is up here, and this low is down here, and then we have this high way up here, then this low right here. This low is higher than this low, and this low is higher than this low, and this high is higher than this high. So then right now you're in an uptrend. You're chilling right now. You have nothing to worry about for sales for now, okay? So then unless we get a pullback down all the way down to this area, we're not looking for buys at all. We're not looking for sales. My apologies. All right. So then let's see. We'll wait for London session. London session dumped around this candle, but we won't even do nothing yet. We can mark out this high because we had a high being made during London, swept those highs, so then we have a high zone to where, okay, boom, we got to break out of that area. Right here, we could just mark out the highs. Which shout out to Azazel. He's a YouTuber. He's a trader and a YouTuber, and this is partly his strat, and it's a banger for confluences. All right, so we had a wick out up to the upside, but no wick out to the downside, so we're not even looking for sells. Still nothing. So then we had boom. Boom. Well, good thing we didn't fucking buy yet. We got that pulled back into the zone. Now let's see. Wait for another rejection up to the upside. Okay. Boom. Watch us do all this and we still lose. If so, I mean, it happens. I mean, you're not going to win every single one. 1 to 1.7. Okay. Stop losses are on those lows now just because we made structure up. Now we're in late New York as well, so I don't want to get any of the bad. Actually, we're hitting those highs. Fuck it, we're going fully break even. Okay, so we're pushing above those highs. To be honest, we're making structure too. I mean, to be honest, in real life, y'all probably would have taken it out right there, but we're not going to go off of that. We're going off of backtesting. To be honest, I'm going to lower it all the way down to there. Fuck the profits at that point. You know what I'm saying? Even in real life, I mean, fucking, you would have hopefully snagged it out right there. But if you're one of those people, which I do see them on Instagram, which is fine if you are, then you probably would have waited until it hits your actual TP, which is fine. And then boom, TP would have smacked. Sorry, I went on the hour, that way we weren't waiting so long. But yeah, so then that TP would have been the longest one we would have waited for, and that was 14 hours. Right? Yeah, 14 hours. Well, everyone's been a banger so far, huh? Yeah, bang, 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 bang. Easy, okay? So then, I'm just gonna explain the whole thing right here again, that way y'all get it, and that way, you know, whenever I start doing more, I don't have to always go in depth in every single one. Alright. Why are we looking for buys? Because you don't want to go too far back. Only go back a day or two. So let's see, we're at Wednesday. Let's go back to the 5th. So 2 days. During these 2 days, okay, we're doing nothing but buying. Boom, 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 boom. Why are we buying? Lows are getting, each low is rejecting and then making new highs, and then each high is rejecting and then making a new higher low. Each time. Okay, you see? Even whenever it's consolidating, it made a new higher low. Okay, so no matter what, we're chilling right there. Okay? After that, you can mark it up on the 4 hour too. You see the 4 hours pushing up hella. We saw that is making mini structures, so we know that we're still continuing to buy. The only thing we have to do right now is dead ass just pull back to around this area. After we get a pull back down to that area, then we're more than chilling. But let's see on the daily. Yeah, the daily, we just now broke out of this consolidation zone. That was a super big consolidation zone. So as soon as we broke out of this consolidation zone, what are we doing? Nothing but buying. So we probably won't get a pullback for a fucking minute. Like, I bet you a huge minute. So, we saw mini structure being made on the 1 hour. We went to the 4 hour, saw structure being made. We went to the daily, saw new highs being made. We go down to the 30 minute. We see that we're saying higher highs and higher lows. Each push up, we're looking fucking fabulous. Okay, so then we see on the 15 minute as well, we're making new highs and new lows. New highs and new lows. It looks a little more ugly. That's why sometimes you have to look at it on the hour. The hour looks fucking sexy. Alright. We see that right now we are in this mini consolidation zone. But we are what? Retesting this. As soon as we retest this, look. Even though this is not a good stop loss, because you do want this low to print before you get in. So actually, no, this is what I would do in real life. Boom, we have a bigger stop loss. Risk a little more. So say that each trade I've been risking 400. You want to risk like another extra 100, 150, since your stop losses are a little bigger. So we have TP right here. As soon as we start making structure up, then guess what? Oh, no, what have we been smacking for TPs? 800, 7, yeah, so... because we risk more. So then as soon as this gives one push up, stop loss instantly appear. Okay? Boom. Stop losses break even after that big push up. Did we get wicked out, guys? Yes, we did. Let's go. We got wicked out. Alright, that's what we like to see. No, we don't like to see that, but it is what it is. Okay, so either way, though, I mean, a break even is a dub. Okay, if you get a break even, don't look at that as like a green day, or no, as a red day or anything bad like that. That's a green day. You didn't lose any money. You still, if anything, we didn't. Hey, we earned money. We got $4 off that fucking trade. Now in real life, you would have made no money because the commission would have ate that bitch up. But it is what it is. It was still a break-even trade. All right, I'm gonna show you a couple more. See, London session was right here. Oh, we already got that pullback onto the zone. Fuck. All right, so then, boom, you could have gotten to this trade. As soon as it would have pulled above the zone, you wait for that higher low to print. And boom, it didn't print. It just pulled right back down. As soon as this would have pulled up, this higher low printed and then pushed up one more time. So then, boom, we could have got in right there. Stop loss below the push, and then we aim for a 1 to 1.7. Boom. So then TP would have smacked on that bitch too. So then we got a break even, but then we could have just re-entered right there, just because we saw that London session started sweeping down. So whenever we saw London session was sweeping down, and it was consolidating on the zone, we marked out the highs. We got a big breakout. As soon as price broke out, we retested, but then pushed straight up. So we're not going to get in this trade. We waited for price to dip down into our zone. As soon as price dipped down into the zone, we saw that this low printed, and then this high printed, but then no higher low printed until all the way down here. So then we did not get in yet until we saw this high got printed, this higher low got printed, and then you would have got in right here, okay? Either stop loss right here or right here, and then you target a 1 to 1.7. Or, you know, 1 to 2, whatever you want to do. Because then, boom, 1 to 2 smacked. Alright. Y'all see how easy this strat is? Like, legit, one more time, I'm just going to explain it. We go to the, let's just say this. We go to the 4 hour. You see, we just look at the structure being made. You can even look back to over here if you fucking want to, just for the fuck of it. But you don't need to. Look back just a couple candles. Okay, this group right here. We're just going to look back to where this trend line starts. We saw that structure. Not a lot of structure is made on the 4 hour, so we have to be weary of that. But other than that, we're getting big pushes. We go to the 1 hour. You see that a lot of structure is being made on the 1 hour. Constant higher highs and higher lows, so you see that we're good to keep on buying. We go down on the 30 minutes, see the same structure is being made, and it looks just as good as the 1 hour. So then we know that as soon as price pushes up into this area right here that we were consolidating, this whole time we've been buying so good, why are we not going to see the same thing right here? Boom, as soon as we saw price struggling right there, we had this breakout, retest, and then highs being printed off of that. So we got in. You would have gotten in, boom, right there. TP would have got smacked. And then if not, you would have had a London session right here swept down. As soon as London session swept down from those highs to down to these lows and rejected, we made new highs. As soon as this new high was made, this is first TP, by the way, if y'all didn't catch that earlier. We got that pullback. As soon as we got that pullback into the zone, all we wanted was a break back out and a higher low to print. We didn't get that over here. All we did was get a pullback. Got equal lows, which is fine. It's just as good. And then, but you would not enter off of that. You wait for another higher low to print. Higher low got printed. You got in right there. Stop loss below the previous low. And then now you just smack TP. You see every trade smacked that we took. That was smack, 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 smack. If we would have held this trade, that was another smack. So like, we could have done way better right there. But I mean, it is what it is. If y'all want more, I'm gonna be making sure I post more videos like this, because like I said in my WHOP, I'm gonna also post this on my YouTube, but like I said in my WHOP, guys, I'm gonna be posting a lot more. I'm gonna try to post at least 3 to 5 videos a week, and try to make them as in-depth for y'all as possible. That way they're not shit. But yeah, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was at least a little in-depth. I didn't go too far in depth, not even on purpose, just on accident. I was noticing it halfway through the video. But if y'all want a more in-depth video, just let me know. My guys in the WHOP, text me if y'all need anything. People on YouTube, my Instagram will be in the bio, so if y'all need anything, any free information, or you want help getting into the WHOP, DM me, or click the link below my Instagram, and the WHOP will be right there. Unless YouTube is hoeing me, not letting me put any links in my description, then I don't know. I'm going to put it in the comment section on what to do, or in my description. Whatever, wherever the information is, y'all just have to find it. But I hope that this video was helpful. If y'all need anything else, just tap in with me.